one down. I'm just singing an elastic band. I'm going to be right back. I'm missing something. How's it going? Oh. Celestial, how's it going? Oh, hot and a little bit tired today. Just doing my warm up. Oh. Yeah, life just keeps moving forward whether you want it to or not. Come Saturday, my province is removing all restrictions when it comes to gyms. So after this Saturday, I might be staying away from the gym for a while. I'm gonna first take a look at what my gym does for the policies because the province is leaving the discretion up to the owners. And I go to a university gym that has always been more stringent with its policies than it has to. But I somewhat expected to ease into the process of getting back to normal. We're going straight from 25% capacity, 3 meter spacing between all equipment. You have to wear your mask when you're working out to just remove it all. I don't know how I feel with that. All right, I'm going to start with overhead presses. I'll start with 75 pounds. Get up, go probably to like 125 pounds. Let's get my threads on there. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to see how it turns out. I would hope that the powers that be who put in those policies would have at least crunched the numbers, and with the expected rise in contact, as well as what percentage of our population is vaccinated, going through all those numbers and being fairly confident that our healthcare system is equipped to deal with the changes we're going to cause, and we're not going to be overrun. Oh. All right. I think my camera might be off. I can't quite tell. I'm a little bit far away from the screen. Yeah, dang. Oh. I might go invest in some more streaming gadgets soon. I think I got like a $200 camera. Although I guess it's a webcam. I see a lot of fitness streamers who actually have physical cameras that they stream off of, which they'll put on a tripod. And they'll also have multiple cameras. So one camera is looking at this section of the workout area, another camera is looking at that section of the workout area, and you get two people that are sharing the same stream. One person's there chatting in front of the camera, the other person does their set. Banda, how's it going? Today is I'm a little bit lethargic. Monday was a holiday. I got a massage, a deep tissue massage, Saturday, and it was my first one in a long time. But I needed it, but everything's a little bit different now that I've let go of some of the tightness in my back, and my body is adjusting. So I got little aches here and there. I did a 2-hour stretching stream. Was it yesterday or was it the day before? I don't remember. It was probably Sunday. Yeah. So Sunday, I did an 1.5-hour leg workout. I finished with deadlifts. Then I did an 1.5-hour walk. Then I got home, rested for a bit, and then I did almost 2 hours of stretching. That's good to hear. You're doing well. I hate how it looks crooked. It's not. Looks like well, that's shit. The camera is inverted on myself, so it's. Like if you tell me touch my right, or like say something right on the camera, I'll often do the wrong side. Or I'll see something on the screen, I'll go to like, oh, what's this mark I have on my chest? I'm going to touch it, and I'll touch the wrong side of my chest. I got a stiff neck today, and I never have a stiff neck. Like I get a lot more movement this way than I can this way. Oh. Yeah, since I've been going to the gym, I have been faring well with the heat in my apartment. My workouts, they get hot and sweaty here, and I don't like it. I don't like sweating. I don't like baking while I work out. Let's add some weight. I think I'll just add 20 pounds, 75 to 95 pounds. Oh, that's not good. My bar is coming apart. Yeah. In a couple of days, I will probably stream Resident Evil again. I'm just a couple hours away from 100% completing Resident Evil 8. I've beaten currently I'm doing a knife only run, and I'm like 80% of the way through the game. I'll spend an hour and a half, finish off my knife only run, and then I will start a Village of Shadows difficulty run. Basically the hardest run, and that's the last thing I have to do. But it's not going to be too hard because I've already unlocked everything else. The hardest part of the whole game was actually the mercenaries. It was very frustrating, and I was cursing at the computer and everything. This thing feels particularly loose today. I don't get it. Oh well. My day is going good. It was a holiday on Monday. It wasn't a paid holiday, but I still got the day off. So today's Tuesday, but it felt like a Monday. And came back home. I read. I've been reading a novel that's pretty good. Came here just today. It's gonna be quick. Just go through the motions, do some lifting. Oh, might play some Resident Evil before bed. Maybe not. It'll probably get too late. Yeah. Right now, my body is feeling like I need to deload. I've been really pushing the weights, specifically since I remember the 11th. Okay, so July 11th was the day I got vaccinated, and I've been lifting heavier. I've been pushing myself a little bit harder every day, and it's starting to catch up with me. Uh, do you have a specific ab workout that you do? Like, do you have like 3 or 4 ab exercises that you just stick with, or do you have like one of those bread and butter, like 15-minute ab workouts you can find on YouTube, where it's more about just like more about just busting your gut. Your elbow hurt from jujitsu. 200, 200 pound, 210 pound bench. Right now, I can bench like the heaviest I've benched is actually 315. I mean, like in the last like month or so. But I've never actually tried going heavier than that. I'm not trying to improve my 1 rep max or anything. And if anything, I'm more content just to go to 275 and rep it out until failure. I have a friend who is at the gym every day doing bench. So he does bench every day, and he's trying to increase his 1 rep max. And so he does, I think, 3 sets of 6 at his like at probably like 275. And for him, that's his Like he's made a lot of improvements to get there. Like a year ago, he couldn't even bench 200. But if you do a lot of something, you get better at it. And he's just decided he wants to get a really good bench, and so it's only a matter of time until he's benching more than I am. Uh, well, see how your elbow feels tomorrow. The more you do that to yourself, the more you start to recognize what different types of pain mean. Right? Like sometimes it's okay, just got inflammation. My tendon's a little bit beat up, or like oh my forearm is a little bit of tendonitis there. Um, Sometimes it's ooh that one grinded, that wasn't good. Or there's other times there's like something's wrong, and then you find out that you got like a blood clot in your elbow or something. I remember before the pandemic, I was getting into arm wrestling, and my best arm wrestle that I was proud of is I was arm wrestling a guy who's over 400 pounds. Just this big beast of a guy. He's like all the way up here. He's just huge, and we were going at it for probably like for a good few minutes before I pinned the guy. And after I was done and walked away, I'm like, yeah, I got it right. But I was like, man, like my elbow's sore. And the next day, I couldn't straighten my arm, and and I went to the doctors. I got a blood clot in my elbow, and I pretty much had to rest my elbow for 2 to 3 weeks. Meanwhile, my opponent was like, "Oh yeah, that was a good match." He just shrugged it off and then and just went on with his day. And I'm like, "I won, but I can't. My arm. Oh." um, his chest won't be sore, partly because he's not doing a lot of hypertrophy. Right, so he's not doing tons of volume. He's doing a little bit every day, and he's just getting better at the bench itself, improving his technique, building up some muscle while he's at it, training his nervous system. But like myself, I remember when I used to train my triceps every day. Like when my triceps were at their absolute peak, and I'm talking like my triceps dwarfed my biceps. I was doing triceps like 15 minutes every day. Oni-chan, how's it going? I don't have shades right now, but I can't emote that. But yeah, how did you? I think the last time you were on was when I rated that pole dancer Chloe, uh, and she's doing some pretty good moves. How'd you? Hope you enjoyed that. My window is a little bit crooked. So I got 95 pounds on here. How are you doing on your tan? Yeah, so like flipping around the bar and catching yourself and then doing the splits in the air and all of a sudden dropping like 4 feet in the air, catching yourself still in the bar. I used to spend a lot of time around professional pole dancers, and some of that stuff is crazy, but it takes like it's a lifestyle, right? Like for myself, my lifestyle, I like a mixture of bodybuilding and strength training. But even then, I've got a lot of other things I'm doing in my life. Whereas like pole dancing often takes like to get to that level, it takes focus on like your like when you're resistance training, it's for the purpose of pole dancing. When you're stretching, it's to improve your performance. Um, and so I have a lot of respect for the craft. That's an interesting take on it. Is that like cardio in the morning? Is that what you're planning? Go to sleep, wake up, do some cardio, sleep again, go about your day. I used to do some cardio in the mornings, and I've changed my morning routine several times throughout the years. Right now, I just putter around. I just get up, putter around, have breakfast, putter around for an hour, go to work. There's no real right answer. It's just kind of like a lot of people find that they enjoy cardio in the morning and then resistance training at night. That's just a solid program that works for a lot of people. Um, some people work like it's more important to have a routine and to find something that you enjoy. But like say if you're a professional bodybuilder, when you're losing weight, you need to cut, and that means you got to regulate your diet, restrict your calories, but you're also going to be doing tons of cardio. So like bodybuilders do more cardio than most other people. So like, I know guys who they get a treadmill and they'll wake up an hour early and they'll go for a very brisk walk, and then they're still doing like 3 hours of weightlifting later in the day. Yeah, and that's a good plan too, right? If you enjoy like reflecting on the self and you just want just you at the weights, and it's almost like out in the wilderness by yourself without the hustle and bustle that's always there. If that's if that creates a good time at the gym for you, then that's the plan that works for yourself. I remember I I've often worked out of town, and there are several gyms out of town that are open 24 hours where I would go talk with the owner. I would drive in, and that night I would pick up a key. I have a key to their gym, and so I'd go in, and I might go like first thing in the morning. Like I have to be at site at like 7 a.m. So I might get there at like 5 in the morning and start lifting some weights, and I got a whole gym to myself, and it's amazing. It's like it's just liberating. That's just how it feels. Or the same thing in the evening, working until like 11 o'clock at night, and then working out at 1 o'clock in the morning, doing deadlifts in a gym entirely to myself. All right, I want to add some more. So I'll go up to 125 pounds now. That sounds healthy. It's just make sure that you enjoy it. Some people, you don't want to burn yourself out with bland food and then get to the point where you never want to eat it again. But for myself, I love my vegetables. I love my chicken. I love my red meats. I love my turkey, so I love my white meats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah. But ultimately, one meal isn't at the same time isn't going to make or break your diet. It's what you're eating over a week. It's what you're eating over a month. It's what you're eating over 3 months. But if you want to be lean, vegetables is a good way to go. You can always add more vegetables. You're going to have more volume, more sustenance with less calories. If you want to be fit, you're going to need some protein. And so, like for myself, I like to throw in a little bit of meat with every meal. It doesn't have to be a lot. Like, often meat is higher calorie than you think it is. Even chicken breast isn't actually that lean compared to something like ground bison. But like the protein in chicken breast keeps you full for longer. So it'll help with preventing you from getting hungry again right away. Fat isn't the problem. Like fat has twice as many calories as carbs, but it comes down to calories, and it comes down to how much of it that you're eating. Like things are often proportioned in serving sizes, but that doesn't do you any good if you're eating like 4 servings worth of something. Because then you're just eating too many calories. Like for myself, fat makes things a lot more delicious. So chicken thighs, right? If you're having chicken breast all the time, you have chicken thighs, you're just gonna gobble them down just because they're gonna taste so good. Just try to limit how much you eat. So it's like you have a couple, and then put it down. Put the rest away. Oh, a lot of it comes down to what sauces you're putting on it as well.
I'm going to add 20 pounds, go to 240. I'm going to go to 250 pounds. No, that's not 250. 100. I can't math right now. The hotter it gets here, like right now, it's honestly it's super hot in this room, and it's really draining my mental energy. And I'm trying to math. I'm trying to give you good advice, and I'm finding I'm struggling just a little bit today. So I got what not like that like 100. Yeah, so I'm going to put 150 pounds on this thing and do some overhead presses. Yeah, a lot of seasoning isn't, it has basically very little, if any, calories, whereas sauces tend to have a lot more calories. You can take like your standard salad dressing, squirt that on your like with your chicken, and you have more calories in the dressing than you do in the chicken. Yeah, so 150 pounds, not 200. I'm just, my brain's overheating. Maybe a week and a half ago, I actually got heat stroke in this room when I was working out. It wasn't fun. Oh yeah. Um, I've I've started to add more sauces into my meals. I will pick lower calorie options, or I buy a brand called Walden Farms, which is basically it says 0 calories. It's not 0 calories. It might be 2 calories, might be 3 calories, but it's not zero. But it's 0 calorie chocolate fudge. So like, you imagine a chocolate fudge sundae. I get that without any calories. And then, like, if I'm gonna make breakfast, if I make like protein pancakes, protein French toast, I can dump that stuff on there, and have like almost like dessert in the morning, and it's zero, and it's not. I don't have to worry about the calories. At the same time, like I've started with a whole bunch of new recipes. I've been experimenting with more sauces, with more seasoning, and the sauces that I've been, when I do add sauce, I measure how much sauce I actually add, and I sort of determine what it's worth to me. Like this is okay. This here is 50 calories that I'm adding to my meal. Is that worth it to me? 50 calories. I don't care about 50 calories overall. Good. So let's do it, right? But okay, this is 200 calories, and I'm adding this to my meal. Is that worth it? 200 calories is quite a bit, but how many meals is this going to make? So if I'm going to have like 4 meals split over 200 calories, whereas at the same time, there are other sauces I've been experimenting with. A lot of hotter sauces are actually lower calories, where they have like they'll have bite to it, but that's out of like the spiciness. It's actually while actually being lower calories. And it comes down to trying to like do more for taste with a smaller amount of material. But yeah, I got Walden Farms. I got Walden Farms caramel fudge. I got Walden Farms chocolate fudge. And one of the best things ever, okay, I'll take the Walden Farms caramel fudge, and I will make just regular oatmeal. I'll make a big bowl of oatmeal, I'm talking something like 8 servings of oatmeal, and a big pot of oatmeal. I'll do 8 servings of oatmeal, and I'll dump in half a bottle of this caramel fudge, and it becomes the best tasting oatmeal you'll ever have. I might throw in some like blueberries or something in there. I might put in some peanut butter powder. Peanut butter itself is very, very high calories. If you want to stay lean, it's better to stay away from peanut butter. But if you like peanut butter and you want peanut butter in your diet, I would look at switching to peanut butter powder, because what it does is it removes all. Peanut butter is basically all fat, and peanut butter powder removes the fat, and you're left with just protein. And it's not as good as regular peanut butter, but if it's like 80% as good, that's pretty close. You take the powder and you mix it with water. So I get a glass jar that I fill with peanut butter powder, put some water, I stir it, and then I have peanut butter to go. And if I'm going to cook, I'll cook with just the powder itself. Whatever I'm cooking with, like if it's oatmeal, I'll make sure that my oatmeal is a little bit more watery than it would be otherwise, because the peanut butter powder mixes with the water and it makes it a little bit thicker. And so if you have an oatmeal that's already got the water cooked out of it, you try adding peanut butter powder to that, it's the powder is going to stay more powdery. It's just going to be dry, and you're not going to enjoy that. Yeah, like peanut butter is very healthy for you, but most people don't understand that very healthy food, like healthy food, is only healthy for you in very small portions. So, like myself, I have honey every day. Honey's high calories, but for the amount I'm having, I'm not having I'm having a little bit, and it's a steady staple. But I enjoy it, and it's healthy, and it's good for me. And I'm managing my overall calories, so I don't have any problem. I'm getting all my nutrients. I'm paying attention to my calories. I can have honey in my diet and not have to ever worry about it. Whereas if I switched out my peanut butter powder for regular peanut butter, I would instantly have a harder time staying lean. I would have to take those calories somewhere else out of my diet, and that would be harder to do. No, avocados are healthy. Avocados are actually one of the higher calorie fruits. So it's not. Avocado is one of those fruits that you can't just eat as much of it as you want, because otherwise you're going to be having too many calories. Um, any type of melon, any type of like you get any type of berry like strawberry, blueberry, those are fruit that you can eat as much as you want. Like you could get a whole tub of watermelon and just pick out, just eat it all afternoon, and you'll never get fat. You can't get fat off watermelon. You can't get fat off strawberries. It's like 1 pound of strawberries is 150 calories. So if you'd have to eat like 9 pounds of strawberry to meet your daily quota for as a woman to meet your daily quota for calories. And I don't think you'd be able to tolerate eating 9 pounds of strawberries a day. Right? That would just be too much. Like your stomach wouldn't have room for it. You'd be puking up strawberries. But I just like avocados. I would caution, just be aware that they're high calories, because I know people that have been trying to lose weight for years, and they think they're gonna, and they love avocados, and they like. I was there. They tell me how good avocados are and how they're being healthy by eating them, and they're having tons of avocados. And meanwhile, it's counterproductive, and then they're wondering why they're not getting results. I remember there was my dance instructor invited me into her home, and she's an overweight lady, and for her it was stress eating, and so you could tell when things were going on in her life that made her unhappy, because you'd physically watch her body change in real time. So like in weeks, her body would it would just change. And at that point in time, like you realize something's going on with her. You try not to myself. I try not to like add more stress to her life. Maybe give her some breathing room because she's the dance instructor, right? So you want to go ask her like, hey, this thing that you taught, how do you do this? And often that can be overloading if you got 20 people coming up to you afterwards and being like, hey, can you help me with this? Hey, can you help me with this? And sometimes, okay, she's at her limit here. Let's not pester the woman for a while. But I'm gonna do my next set. So 150 pounds. My neck is a little bit stiff, and my neck never gets stiff, but let's go. My wrists aren't feeling great. I really should warm up my wrists more. I never think about it until my wrists start to let me know that they're here. All right, so I want to do lat pullovers today. I want to do some bench. I want to do some dips and some band work. I learned a lot of wrist warm-ups when I was doing wrist warm-ups every day when I joined the circus group, but often I'll just get them moving. I'm not feeling any pain during this. I'm not like taking my hand back. I'm just getting my wrists moving a bit. Then you can do something when you stand up. So if I'm going to stand up, I just hold for a couple seconds. I can do things against the wall. Part of your wrist is sometimes your wrist might be facing some issues because of like tight forms and stuff. This one here, you'll feel it burn all the way down your arm. So I'm taking my hand and I'm facing away from it. You'll feel this tingle all the way down your fingers, all the way down your wrist, all the way to your bicep. But the ones that I'll specifically focus on when I'm doing my wrist warm-ups are on the floor. So I'll get on the floor and put my wrists underneath me and start putting some forward pressure on them. Nothing real, not a lot, just a little bit. Ease off. Really press my palms into the ground, spread my fingers. Do the same thing with my hands the other way. And for here, I'll almost do like a fake push-up. So I'm not actually putting any pressure. So I'm on my knees, and you can be on your knees and do a really, if I'm on my knees, I can do a pretty good push-up, right? That's actually a push-up. It's just taking off half the weight. But when I'm here, I'm actually keeping all my weight, and I'm basically as if I'm on my fingertips and very light. So very light. Just get the wrist moving a little bit. Shake it off. All right, so I want to do some bench. I want to do some band isolation work. I want to do some lat pullovers. And I want to do some dips. So I'm finished with my overhead presses. And I've got to rearrange my squat rack to be able to use the bench now. Yeah, like the thing with the wrists is often if you're having like a lot of exercises take the wrist on the equation, but when you're doing more compound or more performance-based activities, you might eventually you're gonna take your wrist to task, and if you strain your wrist, you're in trouble. Like you might feel like, oh, my wrists are strong, my wrists feel good, like I don't feel any problems with my wrists, so why bother messing with a good thing? But then all of a sudden your wrists start hurting, and then you're looking at weeks where there's always something keeping you from peak performance, because wrists don't heal very quickly. I remember there was about a full year where I couldn't do push-ups because I buggered up my wrist by doing too many handstand push-ups. Where am I going to put this? Let's stick you right here. Farmer carries are great for grip strength, great for forearms. They're actually great for your traps and for shoulder stability because I'll give you an example here. So I got a dumbbell. When you're doing a farmer carry, you never let the weight pull your arm down. You actually spend time resisting, and so there's constant activation through your traps. And so when you're doing a farmer carry, I'm here. I'm never dropped. I'm engaged, and you can engage more of your arm by lifting up just from your hand just a little bit. And now I've got activation all through my forearm, all the way through my bicep, and then into my shoulder. And at the same time, if I'm holding it more with my fingers, that's a specific portion. That's a specific type of grip, as opposed, or if you have a thicker handle and you squeeze, right? That's another grip, like actually squeezing, as opposed to almost stabilizing with your hands. And if you are farmer carrying, I would recommend just not doing the thumb pinch grip unless you only care about walking with the heaviest amount of weights as possible. So if you are a strong man, or like you want to get into those type of competitions where the only thing that matters is the result, then by all means pinch your thumb on the bar. Like it's gonna hurt. It's gonna actually hurt your thumb to hold on to, but you're gonna be able to carry more weight. But at the same time, you're losing opportunity for strength gains. But farmer carries are a great exercise. I used to do farmer carries every week. And it's actually been a while since I've done farmer carries, but they are a great exercise. All right, so now I want to lower my weight and lower my rack for my bench. Now, how does this height look? Yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about farmer carries. I would often use farmer carries as a means to train when everything else hurt. So if I was doing back, chest, legs, and then and I was lifting so heavy that everything else ached, my biceps were sore, my back was sore, my legs were I would just do farmer carries, and it's something that I could do without really putting any specific muscle group to task, and still get a good workout that day. All right, so that's too high. I'm never going to get that over the bar. So let's try going down by 1. Hi there. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Efe? Did I say that right? Right now I'm just setting up my bench. I think this will work. I didn't know how high to go. I should. What I should do is I should put marks on my, take a felt marker, mark it here, lift it up where I go to squat it, put a mark, just so I can just easily switch without having to remember, because I never do remember. I always forget. I have to, every time I'm reinventing the wheel. How are you doing tonight? Faye? I need a shave. I'm getting my hair cut in 2 days. I'm starting to get the lockdown due again, where my hair is just getting long. We've been in lockdown for quite a while now. All right. Let's get the weight on here. I just realized this is backwards. Let's not do it this way. That's better. Cool. I finished my overhead presses. I'm not going to do tons of bench today. I'm not sure how heavy I go. I might just go up to 225 today and call it quits. But the hardest part is it's just so hot in here. I can actually feel my brain melting, and I'm trying to give Oni-chan here the best advice I can. But I'm really stumbling my way around getting to the point I feel like today. But that's okay. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. How long have I been working out? It's been over 9 years. I started working out when I was 24. When I was 28, I was 225 pounds with an 8-pack at 28 for my 10th year high school reunion, and I showed up, amazed everybody, because I was 145 pounds my entire life before that, and then I caught an autoimmune disease, and I lost all the muscle I gained. I started right from the ground up, did it all over again. In 2018, I herniated my disc and tore my glute in a workplace accident, and once again started from the ground up again. And right now, I'm actually lighter than I've been in a fair amount of time. I find it's hard to just pack as much muscle as possible on my body when I don't have access to a gym. I started going to the gym again as of July 11th, once I became fully vaccinated. And I've been lifting heavier, but at the same time, I haven't been streaming as much because I've been doing my workouts at the gym. I am 34 as of like half a month ago. Well, thanks for coming out on eChat. It's always nice to kind of see your interest in how you're trying to improve yourself and your willingness to go out there and try to improve your understanding. Yeah, so like right now, I'm 190 pounds, 5'11". I have 6 abs that you can see. I got another 2 that are buried underneath fat here. I'm somewhere between 9 and 11% body fat. I gotta get below 7% to be able to see those last 2 abs. So warm-up set right here. Oh, it's so hot in here. I hate sweating while I work out, and I need to get a fan right on me when I'm working out or I'm gonna overheat. So that was 130 pounds. For myself, I grew up around women, and with women it tends to be less about how women will often have a type or various aspects about men that they sort of gravitate towards, but in the end, I've personally found that it's more about how you make them feel. I do partner dancing. I've met a lot of women through that. Yeah, but it's not till your 40s that you really start to really notice much of a difference. And yeah, like once I get a little bit older, it's gonna be hard to rationalize. Like it's gonna be like a come to Jesus moment when I realize I'm starting to age here, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna get some more weights on this bar. But you get a lot of guys now who are on HRT, hormone replacement therapy. So they're able to keep the testosterone levels of 20-year-old men like through their 50s, through their 60s. You gotta get that. That's what guys like Joe Rogan do, and it works. And any type of performance-enhancing drug isn't healthy, but HRT is probably the least destructive out of the lot, especially because it's the one you can get that's regulated, and so you'll have your regular checkups with your doctor, get your blood work done, and you can make changes as you go. But once you start HRT, you're basically on it for the rest of your life. Like, it's not going to be the end of the world if you stop, but you're just going to not feel great. But even when you're on it, you're going to feel like the Terminator. Whoa. Well, with metabolism, that's just like how many calories you're burning just by resting a day, and people will think like, oh, you need 2,000 cal. Oh, excuse me, choked on my water. People think, oh, you need 2,000 calories a day, right? That's the average standard. Well, no, that's the average standard for men, right? Whereas like women are significantly less than that, because like the metabolism for men is going to burn like for like a 150-pound guy, with their like healthy hormones, they're going to burn. They're going to need about 2,000 calories a day just to maintain what they have. Whereas if you tell that to a woman, like the average woman, that's harmful advice. That's way too much. But it's like there's like with men and women, like a healthy man is going to have a lower body fat percentage than a healthy woman. It's just determined by where the fat is stored on the body. Abdominal fat is the unhealthy fat, whereas women tend to have a lot more fat in their legs, in their chest. Whereas with men, the fat tends to gravitate first in the abs. All right. Oh. I got blues playing today. I haven't been dancing like I normally would. Normally I'll play something that's got a little more like funk to it or a little bit more upbeat. But blues is just, there's a little bit of pulse to it. Got the guy playing the harmonica. Oh. Jesus Christ. Why am I having a hard time getting this off? It was stuck on the rack. Shit. I think it's too high. That's the problem. I can't just engage and bring it off. I have to actually overextend myself to get the weight off the rack. So after this, maybe I'll just loosen. I'll bring my hands closer together, and then I'll get a little bit extra height that way. I figured out what it was, though. I'm not centered in between the rack. It's really obvious. Yeah. I was too far this way, and it was obvious once I got the weight off because I was hitting that stand with the weight itself. ETA 2 days until I get my hair cut. I'm hot. And I don't think my camera wants to stay in focus. Yeah. I want to lower this by 1. I'm going to just take the time to do that in between sets right now. I don't know, I'm tired of killing myself on this thing. Let's try that. Hopefully that did the trick. I'm tripping over weights. I didn't put them out. Oh, I'm hot. Honestly, this feels like my slowest workout that I've ever done on stream. It's been over an hour. I feel like I haven't even done anything yet. All right, let's grab some water, get the fan on me, and do my next set. Hopefully this one won't be so sketchy. All right, so 100. 100. So I got 200 pounds on this thing. The fan right on me. Yes, please. Oh. Oh, this is much better. Oh, the fan on me. I'm so hot. That's better. This isn't as easy as it is at the gym. There's so many things annoying about this. I keep catching I'm trying to push, and I'm rubbing against the side of my rack on the way up with the plates, throwing me off. This will be my last set. 220 pounds. I knew I was going to do that. Thanks for the encouragement. Oh, I'm going to have to buy an air conditioner for this room. Problem is, my window is right out here, right beside the camera and where the sound is coming up from. And if I open the window, you're going to hear the traffic driving by. I'm going to open this door a little bit more. Oh. Oh. The lesson of the day. Oh, it's already after midnight. I'm gonna have to. I'll give you the lesson of my day that just passed. What's the word I'm looking for? Be diligent in what you do. Take a little bit of extra time just to go through, check your work, make sure there's no mistakes. Be proud of what you've accomplished, but be diligent in the process. Four before Wade, how's it going? I caught your stream for a brief amount of time. Right now, I'm just doing bench. I got 220 pounds on the rack. The rack is bothering me. It's sketchy. I'm rubbing up the plates on the side of the bar, or on the side of the stand. But yeah, I'm just enjoying myself right now. How are you doing? I'm happy to be here. This has probably been my least productive workout on stream thus far, but I don't care. I'm desperate. My body desperately needs to deload anyways. I've been lifting non-stop heavy weights for almost a month straight now. I got a massage on Saturday, and now everything just feels a little bit off. How's this for my camera? What do I eat in a day? I like food. I like being full. Even now, when I'm minimizing my calories, I'm still eating a high volume of food. So, like high filling, low calories. I eat a lot of vegetables. I like having meat with every meal. I've been experimenting more with my sauces, low calorie. Like a lot of spicy sauces are actually a little bit lower in calories. I've been experimenting with my breakfast a lot. I make myself protein pudding. I make myself like anabolic French toast. I have a couple other like egg whites are king for like high filling, low calories. But I'm not a vegetarian by any means, but I probably eat more vegetables than most people around. All right, next set. Uh, shit. My setup's sketchy. That was almost Oh no, my camera. Why, Stella? You can focus in on my calluses really well. Whenever my camera goes out of focus, it's zooming in really. There we go. Yeah, if I had a choice, I'd be back with legs. Right now, my legs are strong, but they're not shaped the way I want them to be. I herniated my disc in 2018 and tore my glute. I wasn't well enough to do deadlifts until 2020. And so my legs are strong again, but it's going to take like another year. And I'm going to have to start doing legs like twice a week. And maybe not a year, but like I'm going to actually have to start doing legs twice a week, which I've been doing for about a month now. But a lot of work, a lot of volume is going to, like, yeah, I'm going to say about a year. Like how I used to have my legs, I used to have really nice legs. I spent a lot of time on them. And when I herniated my disc and tore my glute, I lost a lot of weight, and my legs shriveled up in real time. I can watch my legs just like shrivel up. Lost my ass. It was sad times. All right, I think I've had enough bench. I'm going to do some band work. And then I will do some lat pullovers and call it a night. My toes. Yeah, I got rear delts too. All that is basically hard as a rock. I can't. All right. Let's put my weights back. And then I will put together a dumbbell for my pullovers. Well, I want to do dips too. I can do dips right now. I'll throw in a set right after I get the weight off. Dips and down work. Oh. I like this song. Oh shit. IT Fire. I think it's a remix actually. Oh, it's so hot in here. I hate sweating. All right. Here my dip bar, my old man walker. I'll roll this to the side. There we go. How's that? It's hot. I don't have a fan on me right now. All the fans are missing me. Oh, my wrist was slipping there. Huh. Something fell off there. I didn't want to push any higher because that felt more difficult than it should have been. Oh well, abort. Do my band resisted dips. I'm hot. I got another water here. About running out. So simply, too deep. How's it going? Oh, I'm doing well. This has probably been my most lax workout I've done on stream thus far, but I'm still here, taking my time. The biggest part is I'm just hot. Like I'm hot a little bit. Like last time I was this hot and I pushed myself, I ended up getting heat stroke. So I'm moving at a snail's pace today, trying to keep the fans on me. But man, I'm cooking. 2 days I'm gonna get my hair cut. Then I'm gonna go pay for my driver's license and get a new photo taken. I could have paid earlier, but I wanted to wait till I got my hair cut. Yeah, so on Saturday, my province is easing their COVID regulations. So what's going to happen is, as of Saturday, there's going to be no more regulations on gyms. So currently, places can only be at like 25% capacity, and you have to wear a mask. You have to separate everything by 3 meters. And then right from that to no regulation. It's going to be up to the owners to decide if they want to still have any restrictions on their facilities. And I go to a university gym, and I'm pretty sure they're going to stay with the same regulations. I'm pretty sure it's going to be masked. It's going to be 3 meters apart. It's going to be, you have to schedule, and they're only allowed 25% capacity. But if they don't, that might be it for the gym for me, as well as they don't require you to be vaccinated or not. Oh. All right, next set.
I think I'm gonna need a new elastic band soon. This thing's starting to have too much give on it. It's really focusing on the outside of the chest. Oh, I'm hot. This is just gonna be like 2 hours of me streaming, just complaining about how hot I am. All right, thanks for coming by, Mr. Vanda. Pleasure as always. Oh. Oh. Have a good sleep. I know it's a lot later where you are than where it is where I am, so. Echelon, how's it going? I've got most of my left behind me already today. Gonna do maybe another set of my dips, which I'm in the middle of doing. I just took a little bit of a dance break. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Then I think I want to finish with lat pullovers. And I'll just try not to overheat. It's good. I feel like a lobster in a pot today. And really sapping my energy. How are you doing tonight? That's too low. My bodybuilder suspenders right here. In a couple days, I'll probably stream some Resident Evil 8 again. I think it takes about like 5 hours for. I want to get 100% completion. I want to get the game 100% complete, and all I have left to do
is a knife only run, which I'm going to finish myself because I'm like 80% done it. And then I have to beat the game on the hardest mode, and then I'm done. And I expect it'll take me about like 5 hours. So I can split over 2 streams and share the game with you guys, and then put it away. I'm packing for 2 weeks. Sounds about par for the course, I guess. It's pretty much expected that you move, you spend the next month living out of boxes. All right, so I'm gonna get my dip bar right out of the way. I'm done with it. Whoops. Now I'm gonna grab my all right. Yeah, so my schedule for the next couple days. Tomorrow, I want to go social distance dancing in the park. So that's going to be Wednesday. Thursday, I want to play badminton. And then Wednesday, I'm still going to work out. So Thursday, I'll play badminton, but I won't lift weights. And then so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I might go to the gym. Friday, Saturday, I'll probably go to the gym. Sunday, with the new regulations, I'll see. So maybe Sunday will be my next stream. But maybe I'll be able to get maybe like either Friday or Sunday will be my next stream. I've been going to the gym more, but at the same time, that means I've been streaming my workouts less. All right, let's put together a dumbbell and do some lat pullovers. Yeah, it's I've been finding it hard with the heat for my home workouts, especially since before I've been doing my workouts in the living room, but I brought them into this room and I've just been baking. Maybe I should like it takes time to take everything out of here and bring it to the living room, but like even then I was mostly using the living room for my legs and for my back. But I've been doing all my legs and all my back workouts at the gym these days. So I can't remember the last time I'm basically doing arms, abs, stretching, and chest at home. Every other workout has been at the gym, where I have access to basically just heavy weights. And but even then I've been doing chest workouts at the gym too. I find it easy to put a lot of volume into my chest. Okay, so how much weight do I want to lift here? I go 25. I can put on I want to put on 50 pound. Do I want to start off with 80 pounds? No, I don't want to start off with 80 pounds. I'll put on 35 on this. All right, so I got 35, 25, and 5, so I got 40, 65 pounds. That's easy enough, warm up. But now I want this even more out of the way. I don't have room. What do I do? Help, I need an adult. I cracked myself up. Where am I? All right. So for the setup for this, maybe I want to go this way. Yeah, I think this is how I want to go. This seems like a good view right here. I've got 2 fans running in here right now. The problem is if I move so they're not directly on me, I instantly start dying. And even then, like I will open this door and I will leave at the end of my workout, and there's almost like a physical barrier between inside this room and outside this room with humidity and just like a 20-degree temperature drop. I got it upside down. Go this way. All right. So this is 65 pounds. I'll add on another 35 pounds, I think, and I'll go. I don't want to be here all day, so 65. I'll add on another 35 and go to 100. Or maybe I should add on 25 pounds. Go to 9. I'm going to add on 25 pounds. Do a set. Now I change my mind. I'm going to go to straight to 100 pounds. That wasn't the best warm up, but I've already been exercising for a while, so. All right, where's my bread here? All right. So this is a 100-pound dumbbell. I'll take a minute break. Oh. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 sets of this and call it quits. That's all I'm gonna do. I want to be done within 10 minutes. Another 30 seconds, and I'll start doing my next set. Enough time to grab a sip. All right, next set. All right. Oh. Oh, set of 10 with 100 pounds. Oh. That was a fun set. Oh, oh, is that Gubster? Gubster, how's it going? Oh, I'm almost done 100% completing Resident Evil 8. All I have left, I'm 80% done a knife-only run, and then I have to beat the hardest difficulty, and then I'm done. I've done every other challenge. I've got triple S ranks on every stage except for one, and I have an SS rank on one stage. I think it's the factory one. It's only 2 stages, but you got to play it perfectly for a good 20 minutes. And it was stressing me out, so I stopped after SS. I'm going to stream the Village of Shadows difficulty from start to finish. I figure it's going to take me about 5 hours because I'm going to get every item in the game, kill every enemy. Whoa. And then I may have to play some extra playthroughs in order to max out every weapon. But once I've done that, I'll be putting the game away. Yeah, Umbrella Chronicles, and the other one is Dark Side Chronicles, right? I have them both, and those are both really, really good point and click shooters. Like they're really well done to the point where like you can play with a friend or by yourself and just have fun just playing story mode. The game like the gameplay is really well done. It's like it feels like it's one step up from your typical arcade game, and there is a lot to unlock, a lot to upgrade, and it feels rewarding to do so. So some of the rankings, you got to get the best rankings, you got to find all the files, and it's not easy to do. But when you do it, you unlock infinite ammo, and it makes it worth it. Yeah, I beat them both 100%, and it wasn't easy. I got 170 left. No. I think only Umbrella Chronicles was for the Wii U shop. I basically bought every good game for the Wii U shop. I remember I bought it for the Wii U shop, and I was too lazy to beat it 100% again because I've already beat it 100% for the Wii. So I ended up just copying my save and transferring my save over to my Wii U. So I bought the virtual console for the Wii U. I played it, I beat the game, and then I had my fun. I looked at it, I'm like, okay, I don't want to beat this 100% again because it's just when I beat it 100% the first time, I had a friend helping me out. There's some parts which is just difficult to solo it. All right, so I got just a little bit of water left. That's gonna carry me through my next set. This thing's heavy. I'm doing 100-pound dumbbell lat pullovers. Yeah. After the Wii U, I stopped buying new consoles. I've got pretty much every good game for the GameCube, Wii, and Wii U. And then I moved on to PC. And how big is my Steam library? My Steam library is, how do I check all games? Library. 455 games on Steam. Yeah. Yeah, what's funny is I played. Remember how I couldn't play Resident Evil 8 anymore because the game wouldn't let me get past a certain point before it would just crash? And then when I got a patch for my graphics driver that let me play it again. Well, in the meantime, it reset my in-game settings. So I had the setting click to send everything to ResidentEvil.net. So ResidentEvil.net will keep track of all your keep track of all your records. Well, when I reset, it was no longer sending any data to ResidentEvil.net. So I got like 30 plus hours of gameplay in that didn't count. So that was annoying. I had to. Luckily, I had old saves for memorable moments that I ended up reusing. Like I had to get the files again. I had to re-get the recipes. I had to get the treasures over again. It was frustrating. I had to beat normal mode again. Yeah, it's been about 2 years for me too that I started getting into PC games. All right, last set right here. Let's go. Let's get this. What's a good camera angle here? I should have left it where it was. I don't know why I moved it. Yeah, you're doing like goblet squats in particular. You gotta stabilize, and what you don't want to do is you don't want to like oh sorry, you don't want to be like coming down and be like doing this when you come up. You don't want to be like come here and then up. You want it to be like one motion. You don't want to like I exaggerated, but when I've got pinches in my lower back before from squatting and it might be helpful to videotape your sets if you're able to do that. How's this? That looks good. And another thing that might be is just if you're having trouble, you can lower the weight and do more volume. And then, or if you're having a heavier weight and you're starting to pinch on your last set or last rep, just do less reps in every set so that you're not taking yourself near failure. Or, well, you're going to have sets near failure, but when you're at a heavier weight, leave some gas in the tank so that your last rep doesn't buckle, right? Because like when you start to fail, that's when you start to like disconnect between your glutes and your lower back. So like train hard, but maybe stop one set earlier or one rep earlier. I'm hot, dude. I'm mixing up my words. I'm having a good old time here, but I'm feeling a little bit muddle-headed. All right, last set. Yeah, I got heat stroke on stream about a week and a half ago, and you can see the moment where I started to go because I couldn't remember what the forearms were called. I was like, stabilizer? What the heck is it like? And I get caught, and some guy in my chat was like, "Is it stream or two?" And he was like, "That's not what that's called." And I was like, "That's." He's like, I was just like, "Yeah, dude, I'm heating up. I can't think straight." And then I finished my stream, and I was heat stroked. Like I was sick. It was all right. And you, 100-pound dumbbell. Oh. Yeah, it only takes one buckle to be in trouble. Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm gonna see if there's anybody I know on right now. I wanna shower before bed here. Here, I'll send you to. I gotta hit the slash button. Slash Ray. Oh. Here. Yeah, here in my province, they're taking out all restrictions for gym now. It currently you can only be at 25% capacity. You have to be 3 meters apart. Everything's got to be 3 meters apart, and you have to wear masks while you work out. And now they're just saying no regulations, up to the facility itself if they want to keep anything. But that might mean I may no longer be going to the gym if they, depending on what my gym itself does. And I'm out of water. I put in 2 hours of work here for about an hour's worth of activity. Yeah, there's still time slots as well, but that's my gym. Anyways, nice to see you, Gupster. Thanks for dropping by, as well as everyone else who's still here and those who had to leave. Thank you all for joining me on my journey as I get a little bit stronger every day. I feel like my back's coming in a little bit more. I've been doing a lot of heavy back, and got a massage on Saturday. It was well deserved, but I like it. I can see some progress. Muscle. I worked hard for just a little bit of gains. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.